Hey YouTube, it's Justin the Junkie. How the fuck are you guys doing today?
Little bitch. Watch out, little bitch.
Yeah.
You getting mad.
You getting mad.
I'm getting rich.
Me.
You getting mad. I'm getting rich.
Yeah.
Watch out, little bitch.
Watch out, watch out.
Well, today, this video I got something special to show you. This is a combination of 3 years of fucking hard work. This is a combination of, this is what 100 hours a week gets you. You know, is something like this, or in my case, a fleet of these motherfuckers. This is just the first one. We'll introduce this one. I'll let you guys go out there. We'll fucking do a walk around. Check it out. This thing is actually really fucking cool. I like it. All I'm going to say is this is different from the junk that I'm used to driving. All right? Open the door for dramatic effect.
Said it, look me dead in the face, ask cash or credit, and I jizzed in my pants. It's perfectly normal, nothing wrong with me, but we're going to need a cleanup on aisle 3. And now I'm posed in an awkward stance.
There it is. 2019 Peterbilt 579 dumpy truck. We'll go ahead, do a quick walk around of this motherfucker. Check it out. I'll show you kind of all the features. This is kind of the other ones that I'm getting are going to be a lot different. Just more bells and whistles and stuff. This one's kind of just a standard stock truck, but I had to get some trucks coming because business is fixing to pick up. So this is the first one that I got right now. You got to go tomorrow, get the tarp on it, or Monday and get the tarp on it, and hopefully run it Tuesday. A company already called and want me to go drive it on Tuesday. So, you know, we got it there. Also, if you guys are in the Cincinnati area, okay, and you want to drive a dump truck, email me. We are hiring a lot of people right now. We're going to, you know, we got 9 seats to fill. And, you know, you can fucking drive this fucking glorified piece of shit, really is what it is. I got to get all my stickers and stuff on it, but we'll go over here, get a quick walk around, take a look at it, show you all the cool features. This thing is fucking awesome. I can't wait to go put fucking grindings, asphalt in it, everything. Get the CB radio all done. I'll bring you along on all that shit, and I will do a video of me driving this and show you what asphalting and grindings is all about in the future. I will get a video out this year of that. It'll probably be pretty quick. But enough bullshitting, Justin. Fuck! Let's go check the truck out. Let's go over kind of the specs. I fucked up in the beginning part. It's not a 579. It's a 567 Peterbilt, okay? It is 296-inch wheelbase, which the bridge length on this is legal to 70,000 pounds on the length. That's the wheelbase from the center to the back. It has a 21-foot Brandon box, but it's put on the bed's put on by a company called American Road Machinery, so ARM. It's a hard ox bed, 3/16 floor, 3/16 sides. Hard ox 450, which is basically bulletproof steel. You can shoot it with a 50 caliber gun and it won't bend it. The shit is extremely fucking hard. Okay, the color is fucking, I guess, Peterbilt white. I don't know what color it is. I did have the box painted black because I think it looks the best. It has a Cummins Efficiency Series, 500 horsepower, 1650 torque in this one, which I thought it was kind of piggy, but it actually runs pretty good. It'll spin the tire. It has an Allison 6000 series transmission, so it's just a 6-speed automatic, and I think it has 410 rear ends in it. It has 46,000 pound lift axles. It has Watson and Childs lift axles, which I'm not a big fan of those, but that's just what they had. I like the Henderson stuff better. On the next ones that I'm getting, there might be a blue one like this. We're still working on that deal. There's going to be a blue one like this exactly, and then there's going to be 5 more, 3 of these, and then 2 389s. That will be, they'll have Hendrickson lift axles under them. But we'll pop the hood, we'll take a look at this brand new Cummins ISX fucking thing. Alrighty, this is the engine. What they did change on like these newer style trucks is they've put all your fill points and reservoirs and all this stuff. Most of the stuff that you have to check out every day is on this side for the driver. It's got Bridgestone M854 tires on it. Again, 4 1/4 floats like I always run. This one does have drum brakes. I am going to try some disc brake stuff on the next ones. But, you know, it tells you all about it, you know, that everything's cool. And you can see that it's an efficiency series. So, driving it home yesterday, I got it up to 6.2 miles a gallon, which for a dump truck, that's pretty fucking good. Got to get some spare stuff for it. But this is underneath the hood here. Really nothing involved in it. It's really weird having clean, nice, new shit, to be honest with you. But this is underneath the hood. You know what I'm saying? I really like this. I really like this Peterbilt as a brand. I've never driven a Peterbilt. This is the first time I've driven one. It actually rides really nice for having 20,000 pound and big heavy haul truck, but it does run really good and drive really nice. It's comfortable. It's not as quiet as I thought it would be. This engine, this Cummins just sounds weird for diesel. It is a common rail, but it sounds like it's going to throw the rods out driving it down the road. But I've driven 2 of them, and they all sound the same, so I'm assuming it's right. I didn't go with the PACCAR engine. I am not a big PACCAR engine fan. I like the Cummins stuff. Old, reliable, love it. But anyway, that's underneath the hood. We'll get a quick walk around here. I'll show you the rest of the stuff. But, you know, I'm pretty impressed with it so far. You know, let me know what you guys think in the comments section. We're walking back here. It has a 100-gallon fuel tank. Only has one. 100 gallons should be good for the day. If not, I don't know. I think it has like an 8-9 gallon DEF tank on it. Got to run that for emissions stuff. This is the hydraulic tank and the arm for the bed. This is the company that made it, armtoughequipment.com. Check them out, dude. They got some really nice stuff. If you guys are looking for dump truck beds, these are about the best ones that I've found because they got some cool features. So on this, usually on most dump trucks, this is all welded on, like these steps. Well, they took the time to bolt theirs on. You can see here. So if this gets bent and damaged, you don't have to, you can just unbolt it and put a new one on. You know, I thought it was pretty cool. Alrighty. Underneath here, this is the Watson Challenger lift axles. They're 13.2s. The wheels and tires, they're running on, what is this? Oh, they're running on 22.5s. That's the lift axles there. You know, it's got all the standard stuff, you know, black, you know, all black. That's what we like. The rear tires are 799s, Bridgestones, 11R 22.5s. The one thing I do not like about this truck is this is called an open shoulder drive tire. Okay, these work great for off-road. Now, when we do grindings and asphalt, this is not what I like. I like a closed shoulder. That means there'll be no open here. Aggressive in the middle, but not this open shoulder. Because what happens is that this sharp edge will get caught on the grindings. And when you got the grindings on and the truck's loaded and you're coming out of the cut, that thing is like a knife edge here on the side. And it will just peel these off. It'll just, you know, just cut the rubber and chunks will come out of the tires. So I don't know how long these will last. We're gonna find out. I told them on the next ones that we ordered, I ordered 5 more. because they just don't have them. I don't want open shoulder drive tires. So I'm going to change that. We're going to go to all Michelins. I'm going to run Michelins from now on everything. It's just I'm going to buy better tires and see if I can get better life out of them is really what it is. Now this has a shovel mount back here. This is so, your guys can get in there and shovel out the truck. One thing that I don't like is it only has clearance lights back here in the back. I told them on the next trucks that I order, I want clearance lights down the side. What the clearance lights down the side do is just, it lets the driver see where the corners of the beds are. That's important. That's very cool. Like I said, this whole dump truck is made out of AR 450 plate, okay? And this is what they call an asphalt taper, okay? So this makes it a little bit easier for dumping into the beds. They say I'm also going to order the next, there'll be another blue one that's just exactly like this, but the next ones are going to have a high lift gate, so it takes less to push out of the paver. These are probably going to turn into dirt trucks eventually once we get the other things coming, but you want to be able to have it do everything. And you can see underneath here, this is how the body's mounted up. They do use shitty grease. Can't wait to get all that out. I gotta grease that. And up here, I'm gonna put a backup camera and big reverse lights here. When you go to back up in reverse, the driver can see a little bit better. But with a camera up underneath here pointed down, we got to get that. They're supposed to, this arm company uses, they're going to get me some wireless Bluetooth stuff so I can wire it up back there. But, this is inside the bed. So this bed is 21.5 feet. You can see what it looks like in here. Nice, smooth, no big fucking dents. Got a lot of sandblasting dust in there. But we're going to put grindings and asphalt in it and fuck it up. The only thing that I don't like is they got all these mounts in here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but up there, that must be how they mount them to the truck. But asphalt's going to get stuck on that, and big pieces of rock and shit, they would have to cut those off, I think, on the next ones. That's inside the bed. That's your coal chute there, so if you ever have to do that. But this is the passenger side down here. I like this smooth sided bed. It looks really good. Their paint work is not the greatest, but whatever. This one does have the batteries on the outside. For the next ones we're moving the batteries inside. I don't like the batteries out here. Your batteries get a lot stolen, a lot more or whatever. I've never had it happen, but a lot of people have. It's got the dummy mirror. This is your exhaust pipe. Underneath here is all of your DEF stuff, SCR stuff, and all that. Again, 4 1/4 floats with the Peterbilt offset. PACCAR uses this offset. They're the only ones that kind of use this offset. So none of my other tires will fit. So I got to get another rim and all that stuff in case we get a flat tire. But this is it right here. You got your tow hook there. You just leave that on in case it ever gets stuck. It's got a chrome visor. All the shit. I will tell you that the windshield wipers these trucks come with completely suck. We got to switch those off for some Bosch Ion ones. We'll get that pretty soon. And the other stuff. So let's go in the cab and check that out. Alrighty, walking up in the cab again. Nice big air ride seat here. Here's the cab, nice and spacious. This is all your dump truck controls. So you have your strobe lights, an accessory light. This is where the tarp people are going to go on. This is your lift axle adjustment. I got to get a label maker to label all this stuff. And how you operate the push axle, the lifter axles is right here. you know, here's your PTO, so you don't have to hit that. You know, it just has an automatic PTO, which is fucking great. This is your lift axle bag control. Right here is your differential stuff. You got turbo boost gauge, all that stuff. Over here you got fuel, DEF, coolant, oil pressure, and this is your secondary air system, cruise control. On the next trucks I'm getting the ones with the smart wheel, so you control the radio from right here and stuff like that. So let's fire up. This is I'm gonna tell you, there is nothing like new trucks. Turn the radio down. See, that's it running, you know, not too bad. It is pre-wired for the CB. That's where that's gonna go. I'm gonna get one of those Monday while this thing is doing whatever. This is for your Bluetooth speakers so the drivers can talk to everybody. You know, I don't know. And then what's cool is the CB mount is right here. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't, you know, get hit by the pavers and all that type of shit. Or when you're at the plant, it's just lower mounted. This is your air horn. You know, this is to control your instrument cluster. You can see, you know, how many RPMs it turns. Oh yeah, you can. There's 600 RPM. That's probably where we want it to run at. We don't want it at 700. This is your automatic fan, so you can control when the fan comes off. If you're, you know, pulling heavy loads and you want to get it cooled down, you're coming up to a hill, you can run the fan, all that stuff. I really don't know what these two green lights are right here. I don't know what that is. You can see I got about a little less than 1/8 of a tank of fuel. Headlight control. Over here, this is your Jake control, so you pull it down. That's 1, 2, 3, wide open. It's got a little thing right there. When you turn the PTO on, it tells you that the PTO is on, which is nice, so the drivers can, you know, you don't want to drive with that on going down the road. It does have automatic temperature control, so you can turn air conditioning on. Yeah, there we go. Now we got AC rocking, all that stuff. Here is the transmission, which this Allison is pretty cool. I've never driven a truck with an automatic transmission, but you can, I don't know what you can do with mode here. I don't know what that button does, and I have to read the book. As you can see, you know, your lift axles don't come down if the parking brake is on, but you can drop your axles just like that, simple, which is so fucking awesome, you know. And you can see the pressure gauges coming up right here. So I think that one's that. There we go. Now to run the bed, you just turn the PTO switch on and start running the bed up. And rev it up a little bit. So we'll put the bed up in the air here and show you the underneath of the thing. I'll show you a little bit about that asphalt taper there, what advantages that has. You can see, open our gate, bam, we're dumping shit. But anyway, fellas, that's the inside of the truck. Holy shit, this air conditioning works fucking good. That's the inside of the truck here. You know, very typical truck. This is kind of a stripped down model. This is really not my speed. I like to have all the bells and whistles. What I do like about these dump trucks that they've changed is this box right here. They've made a lot smaller. Actually, it would be better if it was back here, but they put it here so it's just at arm's reach. But at least you don't have to shift gears and run the bed controls and all that shit with the automatic. It'll be a lot easier. But that's the inside of the truck here, so we'll go out and take a look at the frame rails and all that stuff. So this is out underneath the truck here. You can see you got all your safety stuff, tells you when the bed's down. There's also a bed light up in there that I forgot to show you. These guys do a really good job, man. I mean, they zip tie stuff on, and just, it's a very clean looking truck, you know, which is probably nice because it's brand new. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping not to have any problems out of it, but you know, here's your 46,000 pound axles, all that stuff. You know, it's double framed all the way. That's what this is. You know what I'm saying? We have the loudest backup beeper that you can get. I can see that I can make some cool shit. This bed is really nice. So they don't weld right here. That's interesting. They must have that pretty close. But that's underneath the truck here. A lot less wiring than what I'm kind of used to. Oh man, it's got half rounds everywhere. That's fucking awesome. I can tell that I'm gonna have to buy a new Tiger tool. This has got the new style yokes in it. Yep. This has got the new style big yokes. This is not the biggest drive shaft you can get because it's only a 1350 or 1650 torque, but you know, there's that. Alrighty, now when you come back here and you look at this asphalt taper, you can kind of see, you know, that needs some grease. But you climb in here, and then there's the inside of the bed. You can get a better view of it there, you know. But anyway, that's dump truck. It's got a serial number on it, you know. So this is truck number 1. This is truck number 1. Hope you guys like it. I'm in love with it. Great truck. But anyway, you know, that's her. Hope you like the newest member to the JST fleet here. This truck is really fucking great. You know, gonna make a lot of money with this thing because hopefully it won't have as much downtime as the other ones. But if you like this kind of stuff, you know, fucking awesome. Also, you guys know I don't do this very much, but I want you to go check out a channel. I'm gonna leave a link up in here, and there'll be a link in the description. His name is Brian Van Dude. He's a Brian Van Dude or Van something. I can't pronounce his name. But anyway, he lives in Washington. He's starting his own dump truck business, and the dude is got a long road ahead of him. You know, he's living, you know, he's doing everything himself, man. It's kind of inspirational. This guy wants to change his life, and he wants to get into the dump truck business. I found his channel. I became a member of his Patreon account just to help support him. If you guys want to do that too, go ahead, man. Give the dude a buck a month, man, or something like that. It'll help him get his business going. Everybody needs a little bit of help. The dude works hard, tries extremely hard. Just got to get over this hump, man, of getting this truck running. Once he gets running, I know he's going to be successful. He's just got to get there. You know, I did talk to him on the telephone, emailed him and stuff like that, and he had a whole bunch of questions for me, so I gave him, you know, the answer of how I did a lot of stuff. But anyway, go check out his channel. He's got 67 videos about his dump truck. He's got a 1985 359 Peterbilt with a Detroit in it. 8V92 Detroit, where that motherfucker is loud as shit. And I can tell the dude's awesome because he put a straight pipe on it, and he put the Chino tip, which that makes it extremely loud under the Jake. It sounds pretty cool. Go check out his channel. You know, like that stuff. Just you know, just stop by, check it out. Yeah, I'm not telling you to subscribe or anything. Just go check out his channel. Fucking the dude is pretty cool. I'm inspired by him. I hope he gets this business going. I'm watching. So Like always, guys, go check out the Patreon account, Junkie Shop Time on Instagram, Facebook, all the social media bullshit. Check out onlinetoolvendors.com, all that type of shit. That's where the Amazon links are. There's also some in the description. I can't put an Amazon link for this. They don't have it, sorry. But like always, hope you enjoyed this video. Fucking give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I'm sure, you know, I'm going to put the over and under on thumbs down on this at fucking 50, okay? I think it's going to be over 50. You guys leave it in the comment section what you got. But like always, thanks for watching, and I got to fucking go do a bunch of shit.